Hi guys, welcome to Caking with Emma. Today we're going to be making marshmallow fondant. The first thing we need, of course, is our marshmallow, powdered sugar, and some water, which I have there. I'm going to be measuring out in grams. So the first thing I want to make sure is that I have 250 grams of marshmallow. Now this bag actually comes with 280, but I only wanted 250. Please excuse the camera, guys. This is just a quick video I wanted to make for you guys to share one of my recipes. Next, I want to make sure I have 500 grams of powdered sugar. You want to have 100 grams of powdered sugar for every 50 gram of marshmallow. So you actually want to double the amount of powdered sugar that you have in marshmallow. Now you also want to make sure that your powdered sugar is shifted. Right, I have 500 grams here, but if you can see, it's very clumpy. You're going to be left with a lot of powdered sugar clumps in your fondant, and it won't look good. So after I measured it out, I always make sure that I shift my powdered sugar. It's very time consuming, but it will be worth it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get the container that we're going to be melting the marshmallow in, and we're going to wipe it down with some vegetable shortening. This is to make sure that your marshmallow is not wasted and sticks on your pan. This is also when you're going to be adding 1 to 2 tablespoons of water to help melt down your marshmallow. You also want to use some shortening on your spatula as well. You could pop it in the microwave for 30-minute interval, or you could do a double boil bath like I did here with 2 pots, which is basically just putting your pot with marshmallow over hot boiling water. Okay, as you can see, the steam itself is going to break down that marshmallow for you. Now you do not want to leave this and walk away. You want to be stirring it at every 30-second interval to make sure that all the marshmallow are broken down and nothing is sticking. Now when almost all of your marshmallow is broken down, you want to wipe the surface that will be kneading your marshmallow on with some vegetable shortening. That way it does not stick and you're not wasting any of your ingredients. You want to make sure all the marshmallow are broken down, or else you're going to have clumps of marshmallow that hasn't been melted. A lot of people, they don't prefer the double boil method, but I wanted to show you guys that, hey, heat is heat. Okay, it's quicker in the microwave, but it's also possible for those that don't have. You're going to pour your melted marshmallow into a dam you created in your powdered sugar, and you're just going to knead that out. It's going to be very sticky. I didn't put enough shortening on my hand. As you can see here, my hand is very sticky, but not to worry, just get some of that powdered sugar that you have on the side to get rid of the wet marshmallow you have between your fingers. Right, and as you can see here, our fondant is already forming, but it does need to knead more as well. A lot of marshmallow is still left in my pot because I didn't put a thick layer of vegetable shortening. So that is something that you should know. Put a thick layer of vegetable shortening, that way you're not wasting any of your marshmallows in your pot. Now if you notice your fondant starts sticking to your work, you're gonna get a bench scraper, scrape all the excess sugar away, put some more vegetable shortening on the surface, that way it lifts easily. And just like that, guys, our fondant is looking beautiful already. We're just going to knead it out. You see, when it pulls apart, it lets go at about an inch. That is exactly what we want. It was a little bit sticky still, so I added a little bit more powdered sugar and kneaded it a little bit more. But that's how we get our fondant. I went ahead and added a little bit of food coloring to my fondant. This is completely optional depending on what you want your fondant for. The white itself is very good. So I got violet, super red, and then I'm also going to show you guys what green looks like with this fondant recipe, okay? Now, of course, you can double, triple this recipe. I only did it just for this video. I already had a huge batch of fondant already in the refrigerator, which is very easy to keep. All you do is, dust it with some powdered sugar, put it in the same plastic bag that the powdered sugar came in, or you could, wrap it with plastic wrap. It does not matter, okay? And it will keep for as long as you need it. I usually use mine in between 2 weeks to a month time, and it stays okay. All I do is I wait for it to go to room temperature before I try to knead it out. Now, of course, the more liquid gel food coloring you use, it is going to change the consistency of your fondant, just because you're adding liquid to your fondant. Okay, so be careful of that. You may be wanting to use a little bit more powdered sugar just to stiffen it up more. Now, I did cross color some of these fondants simply because I'm not going to use it for anything. It's just for video purposes, and my hand had purple, red, and green on it, so anytime I touched the white, those colors would transfer. As you can see, my fingers are quite dyed green. And these are fondant, guys. Let me know how it worked for you. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, subscribe, and share.